Honestly, we're still not sure which sounds better. The roar of a home crowd as the game's momentum shifts, or a stunning play is made, or the hush that follows as the crowd watches in shock and horror, wondering what just happened. If you're a fan of moments like these, you've come to the right place, because today we're bringing you the names of the NBA's top buzzer beaters. First up, at number 10, we have Gilbert Arenas. This big fella is more commonly known as the deadliest assassin on the field. One thing about him, no game's ever out of reach with Gilbert taking the last shot. He's got a remarkable total of 5 NBA winning shots. Let's recall some of his most memorable buzzer beaters, shall we? Let's take you back to 2007 when Gilbert made a proper statement against the Supersonics. He'd usually make buzzer-beating shots from a deep range, but in this match, he sliced through the paint for a floater in the lane as time ran out in Seattle. And as if that wasn't jaw-dropping enough, he took off his jersey next, set it down where he took the winning shot from, and sprinted off the court in absolute style. We love it when they get cocky. Now for the one against the Bucks. The flood of buzzer beaters in 2007 began with this shot. Arenas moved the ball up the floor with a bit of a careless attitude with just 5 seconds left in the game and the score tied at 105. Not gonna lie, he left everyone in the arena wondering, what's he doing? He needs to move quickly because only 5 seconds remain. But the guy on the move knew exactly what he was doing. Arenas slowly approached the arc from 5 feet back, then swish. We find this one the sweetest because of Steve Buckhance's iconic dagger on the call. Now for number 9, we've got Vince Carter. Remember, we're talking about the guy without gravity here. When Carter starts jumping, you know he's going to put it right in. He's got an outstanding buzzer-beating record, having done it 5 times over the course of his career. Sadly, after his record-breaking 22nd NBA season was tragically cut short by the coronavirus outbreak, Carter decided to hang up his shoes. Given those final buzzer beaters, Carter completed his stellar career with 5 game-winning shots. 2 of Carter's game winners came while he was playing for the Toronto Raptors 20 years ago. After joining the New Jersey Nets, he finally made another one, giving him a total of 2 such shots in his career. His final buzzer beater was made wearing a Dallas Mavericks jersey. The Mavs went on to win Game 3 thanks to Vinsanity hitting an incredible corner 3. Carter could have had 6 buzzer beaters had his historic miss against the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 7 of the 2001 Eastern Conference Finals not happened. Next at number 8, we have Andre Iguodala. This guy's got 5 game-winning buzzer beaters so far. We know for a fact that any team vying for the championship needs Andre Iguodala to complete the picture. Why do we say that? Well, in the most recent few seasons, he has 3 times touched the Larry O'Brien Trophy. So trust us when we tell you Iguodala is the X factor in the Golden State Warriors' star-studded lineup. The truth is that the veteran's ability to hit big shots and perform in the playoffs was one of the key reasons the Miami Heat acquired him in February. The 6'7" forward has shown again and again that he's got that clutch gene. He's one of the 2 NBA players on this list who are currently in competition. He made 3 game-winning buzzer beaters while wearing a Philadelphia 76ers uniform and 2 while wearing a Golden State Warriors uniform. But his final and perhaps the dopest one came even before he won any of his 3 titles. A 3-pointer that helped the Cleveland Cavaliers defeat the Atlanta Hawks on January 3rd, 2014. On to number 7 now, let's talk about Kevin Garnett. He's created a total of 5 game-winning buzzer beaters. Over a decade ago, Garnett was among the NBA's top scorers. Paul, Ray Allen, and Kevin Garnett formed a big 3 that was quite scary when they first joined the Boston Celtics. Apart from being the list's lone non-perimeter player, KG's best known for his intensity and oomph when he uses his thundering dunks to attack the rack. The guy's a true master of the mid-range shot. 4 of the 5 game-winning 2-pointers made by the league MVP from 2003 to 2004 came while he was a member of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And let's not leave out his final one. That one came while playing for the Boston Celtics. That was in fact the only team Kevin ever won an NBA title with. That's pretty special. Next at number 6, we have Dwayne Wade. Wade's also got 5 buzzer beaters, making him yet another basketball great. Legendary Miami Heat player Dwayne Wade carried the clutch gene basically his entire career. All of Wade's game-winning buzzer beaters came unassisted, and they all obviously came while he was wearing a Heat outfit. In just his second season, the 3-time NBA champion champion made the shot that ignited his career. His final one was delivered last season during his final tour. Wade hit an insane three-pointer at the buzzer to beat the Golden State Warriors in a game that was knotted at 125. And man, did he send the Miami Heat audience into a frenzy. Coming up at number 5, we've got Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is famous for airing incredibly fiery comments on TV these days, but Pierce had one of the hottest hands in the clutch during his prime as a basketball player. Throughout his career, Pierce made 7 game-winning buzzer beaters, 6 of which came in lone circumstances. 6 of those also came while playing for the Boston Celtics. His final one occurred in the 2017 playoffs while wearing a Washington Wizards uniform. And for the record, Pierce did not call bank on that shot. Game was his call. Moving on to number 4, we have LeBron James. LeBron James is often criticized for falling short in crucial times, but you should know better than to believe that, because the king is actually one of the NBA's all-time clutch performers. 5 of his 7 game-winning buzzer beaters have come in the playoffs during the course of his career. And hey, that's the most any individual has ever had throughout an NBA playoff season. In Game 1 of the 2009 Eastern Conference Finals against the Orlando Magic, he had one of his most unforgettable moments. The guy hit a triple to the top of the arc to take the win. Wow moment. James' most recent buzzer beater came during the 2018 playoffs when he became the legitimate owner of the Toronto Raptors team. Just messing. Up next at number 3, we've got Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson was never the most popular player, but when it came to gut check situations, he was one of the coldest assassins. He was also known as ISO Joe, since 7 of his buzzer beater victories came in isolation. That's not all though. 7 of his game winners, which is tied for the most in the league, came during the regular season. His final playoff buzzer beater was a game-winning floater that just snuck in to lift the Utah Jazz in Game 1 of their Western Conference first-round series against the Los Angeles Clippers. Hard to forget that one. Now for number 2, we have Kobe Bryant. Bryant being on this list couldn't possibly surprise you. He's one of the best out there, and you know it. The Los Angeles Lakers star is regarded as one of the best clutch players of all time. He made a total of 8 game-winning buzzer beaters during the course of his Hall of Fame career. Bryant has 8 winners, and 6 of them were unassisted. Maybe his most famous performance took place in the 4th game of their first-round playoff series against the Phoenix Suns in 2006. The 5-time NBA champion was particularly crucial in this game, managing to make a really challenging layup late in regulation to force OT. But Kobe definitely saved his best for last, sinking his trademark fadeaway jumper from the elbow to send the Suns down 3-1 in the series. Lastly, at number 1, we've got the legendary Michael Jordan. Ladies and gentlemen, the king of buzzer beaters is here. You couldn't possibly be expecting someone else, could you? Nah, we won't buy it. This guy right here is probably the best you'll ever see holding the ball. He's got a total of 9 buzzer beaters, all of which are mind-blowing, to say the least. 6 of Jordan's game-winning shots came during the regular season, where he also ranks 2nd. The Chicago Bulls icon, who is second only to LeBron James in the standings, buried 3 game winners during the playoffs. That's not all though. Jordan also ended 2 series with game-winning shots in the playoffs. And let's not forget that he and Damian Lillard are the only ones who have done it repeatedly. That's a wrap for this video. Which of these iconic buzzer beaters is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.